Happy Tuesday, man, to everybody right now. What's going on, people? Welcome to Kickback with Sports, man. Give me 1 second, you feel me? Like to thank you guys for joining me, though. Oh. All right, once again, man, welcome to Kickback with Sports, man. You already know who it is. It's your boy, man, Positive Vibes. And I want to thank you guys for joining me again on another Tuesday. If you haven't subscribed already, man, go ahead and subscribe to the Hub, man, so you can check out Kickback with Sports, man. Listen, I do this for the fans. I do this for the people, man. But most of all, I do this for the youth and the community. If you do not know what Kickback with Sports is, Kickback Sports is a platform built for the youth and built for the community. It's an opportunity to give those youth a chance to come on the show, you know what I'm saying, introduce themselves. You know, everybody don't get all that hype from ESPN and the hype from the television and the news. So this platform is honestly built for those guys to just come on here, man. Sit down, chat with us, talk with us. We get to know them a little bit better. They get to know you guys a little bit better, man. But it's a platform for them to prepare them for what's coming, which is we know what's next. You know, for some of our ball players, some of our football players, some of our, you know what I'm saying, sports athletes. But it's also built for our community. You know, just giving our community spotlighting everybody that's out there and giving you guys a platform to come onto the show and let us know what you got going on in the communities. Let us know what you got going on in your youth programs. Let us know what youth out there that we can't really see all the time. You know, it's a bunch of stuff we can't do on our own. You feel me? So I built this platform to kind of help you guys, but also, you know, help those youth at the same time. So again, welcome back to Kickback with Sports, man. Had a lot of things going on in the sports world over the weekend, man. We're going to talk about this boxing. Of course, we're going to touch on some NFL. Definitely going to touch on the WNBA, college football. Definitely any high school sports you guys got going on, man. I ask you guys to send me certain stuff so I can see. I can't be everywhere at one time. So I'm only one person, so I do ask for you guys' help to let me know what's going on in those communities. Other than that, man, you know, it's Kickback with Sports. We're going to hang out. We're going to kick back. You feel me? I know I'm going to get a few people on here talking, you know, about their teams and stuff. But at the end of the day, I do it for you guys, man. That's all that really matters to me. Don't forget about Topic Tuesday, man. At the end of the show, if I don't never have a guest, we always have a Topic Tuesday. And today's topic is, how does playing a sport change lives? And we will go in more detail about that. Shout out to our Kickback Player of the Week. I asked you guys to come to me and give me these Players of the Week. You feel me? So if y'all don't give me one, I got to go out and search for one. And I found me one this week, man. So shout out to our Kickback Player of the Week. You guys should know what it is. If you just go subscribe to the page, you already know who the Kickback Player of the Week is, man. But you know what it is. We're going to take our first break right here, man. Again, please, go ahead. Go get yourself a drink. Go get yourself something to eat. Tune in again, man. But if you don't go nowhere, do me one favor, man. Go ahead. Tell somebody to subscribe to the YouTube page, the Hub. All right? If you don't go nowhere, go there and tell somebody to subscribe to the YouTube page. I'll be right back, man. After this break, you already know. Happy Tuesday, man. We here. Kickback with Sports is back right here, man. Be right back.
You wanna shop? It's on me. Sex on the phone. Call me. You wanna talk? Darling, I'm on the hotline. You know you can get it. You wanna shop? It's on me. Sex on the phone. Call me. You wanna talk? Darling, I'm on the hotline. You know you can get it.
show has been sponsored by Balt Vodka, premium strawberry vodka of Miami. If you're looking to purchase a bottle, you can visit many different locations in Miami and Broward, and also visit their website at baltvodka.com. You also can reach out to Balt Vodka on IG and Facebook. Drink honorably.
Florida Water Baby. This Saturday, I'm at the Great FM with your boy Short. Yeah, baby, I'll be co-hosting with none other. So make sure your face is in a place, your dials are turned up, and give me a second. Hold up. Do you even have the app downloaded? Make sure you download that app today. Matter of fact, download it now so you can tune in. We're going up, 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 up. See you then.
WNBA, the Great FM.
Again, man, welcome back to Kickback with Sports, man. I am your host, Positive Vibes. You already know. Happy Tuesday to you guys, man. I pray that you having a blessed week. You understand me, man? I pray that everything is going the right way for you guys, man. But we had a big weekend of sports, man, and it's time to get into it. You understand me? Because, boy, this NFL stuff is very interesting. But we're going to get into that right away. I already know y'all itching to get into the NFL. We ain't gonna touch on that NFL right now, but it's very interesting what's going on right now. Before I get into any of that, man, shout out to the Pro Ball Nation, man, the basketball men's professional basketball league that is coming to Atlanta, Tennessee, Kentucky, Florida, Alabama, a bunch of states, man. But you know one thing, I do want to touch bases on this, man. If you guys are in these cities, man, and you got the opportunity to play a sport that you say that you love and the opportunity to present itself, and you guys don't show up, that lets me know that that's not something that you really want to do. Because I can tell you now, man, from the ages of when I was a little kid, man, all the way up to probably like 29, 30, if it was any trial, anything that had to do with me being able to pursue my dreams, live up to my potential, play the game of basketball, I was there. I never allowed nothing to stop me from being there, especially not no money, the distance, any of that, man. I can tell you times I've traveled just to be seen, just to even be in the building of other competition, man. Y'all be having stuff in y'all city that is like an opportunity for y'all to not only just, you know what I'm saying, uh, um, help yourself, but you know what I'm saying, just groom your skills. Like you're not the best, but I guess because you think you're in a neighborhood and you're that hot, you feel like you're the best, so you scared to go get other competition. So you know what I'm saying? That's my thought process when it comes to y'all type of players. Y'all talk enough, but when them opportunities come, when they bring stuff to y'all city, or y'all don't show up, y'all quit to say I had something to do, and then want to be added to a team to do what? You got enough guys around there to play just like you, man. Go show that you belong on somebody's team, or go show that you belong overseas, or go show that you belong in the D League, or go show that you belong in college. Stop talking about it, man. There's just too many people talking. Y'all got these opportunities in y'all cities, man. Y'all don't take advantage of. Yo, it's really sad. Over the weekend, Georgia had an opportunity, man. A lot of people in Georgia had an opportunity to go to a combine. It was presented in your city. And I know in my city, all the talking people be talking about they can hoop, they can do this, they can play ball. When it's time to show up, you don't show up. You don't want to pay the money, but you could talk all day and say that you this and you that, man. Take advantage of these opportunities, man. With that being said, man, Palm Beach County, South Florida division, man. It's gonna be two teams down here, man. The draft combine will be coming up, man. The Florida Huskies and the Palm Beach Fire, for that PBN, for that Pro Ball Nation, man. It's an opportunity for you guys, man. You know, not everybody can go to the NBA. Not everybody can go to the D League. Not everybody can go overseas. But are you able to compete still at a high level? Why not do that? Why just sit back and just waste your talent on just talking about it? Waste your talent in LA Fitness and the outside playing street ball and etc. And then you have nothing to show for it. Be able to show your kids something, man. Be able to tell them that you played in league, you played with different talent, because you meet a lot of people playing in different leagues, man. And I don't mean rec leagues. I mean playing actual professional basketball. So South Florida, you guys got opportunity to do that, man. The draft combine is coming up. Florida Huskies, Palm Beach Fire. I just pray you guys show up and show out. You feel me? But with that being said, man, let's jump into this weekend. Boxing. Triple G. It's your third chance, man. This is your third chance, man, fighting Canelo, and it didn't go the way you thought it was going to go. He says he's going to go back to his weight class to, you know what I'm saying, compete for his 2 belts. But honestly, man, I think he just should wrap it up, man. Just call it a day. Canelo put a whooping on you on Saturday, man, and that should be enough for you to just say, hey, I'm going to retire. I've tried it. I understand you still want to compete, man, but at some point, you just got to realize that it's enough is enough. When are you going to realize that? I don't know. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, you got to fight him for a 4th time, but if going down in your weight class is going to help you, go ahead and do it, my brother. But I'm just saying, you got another whipping on your belt, man, from Canelo. Shout out to Canelo, man, for doing this thing, man. He's still, you know what I'm saying, I ain't going to say performing at a high level, but he's still performing. So that is a good thing. NBA 2022 season and 23 NBA season will begin on Tuesday, October the 18th, man, with a double hitter on TNT. The Sixers versus the Celtics and the Lakers versus the Warriors. That ain't but a few weeks away, man. We're going to have a lot of sports on TV. NBA, NFL, college, baseball still going on. This is kind of the best season for sports, man. The fall, everything's going on. You can't every sport's going on right now. Even golf, every sport's going on, even tennis. So enjoy it while we got it, man. But NBA season kicks off October 18th, doubleheader, Sixers versus the Celtics. The new look Sixers at that. Somewhat new look Lakers. We'll get into that in a minute. And, the championship winning Warriors. So, kicking off very soon, man. So, stay tuned to that. And speaking of the NBA, man, and the Lakers, I've been getting asked this question a lot. So, you guys feel free to chime in and let me know. Like I said, go on the YouTube page, man. Chop it up with me. Come chat. I got my chat box up, too. Which one of these players is going to make a bigger impact on the new team here on? John Wall, he went over to the Clippers, and Patrick Beverly went over to the Lakers. The question is, which one of them will help their team the most in this upcoming season? I'm looking at both at a standpoint of what each team actually needs. And if you want to know the truth, me personally, I think John Wall is going to make a bigger impact with the Clippers than Beverly with the Lakers. The reason I'm saying that, I don't know what the Lakers are going to do with Russell right now. I honestly don't know what they're going to do with Russell. But I just know it's just too many egos over there. And if you know Patrick Beverly, that man has an attitude and an ego. Yes, he's a good defensive player, but he's going to want to play. He's going to want his playing time. He ain't going to take no mess from nobody. He's going to speak his mind. And everybody over there, you got like 4 or 5 people over there that's going to speak their mind. I don't see how that's going to mesh. Bringing him over there for as a defensive standpoint, yes, I understand that part. But bringing him over there with all those egos, I don't understand that part. When he was over in Minnesota, it wasn't no egos over there. He was like the loudest dog in the house. Now you put him over there with a bunch of other dogs that's loud, and how, you know what I'm saying, his voice ain't gonna really be heard. So I want to see how that's gonna work out with them. But as far as John Wall joining the Clippers, I definitely think that's gonna be a great fit for them over there, man. They really haven't had no solid point guard present in a while over there. Far as scoring from the point guard position, John Wall will bring you scoring from the point guard position. He's got a little stronger. He's improved his shot. I know his injuries is still up in the air. Can he hold up for a whole year? But I mean, most NBA players nowadays don't play the entire season. So with that being said, I'm looking at John Wall like, okay, bro, you over at the situation. If you get Paul George back, I mean not Paul George. If you get Kawhi Leonard back, you got Paul George. You got what I'm saying, the brother over there. So you really ain't got to do much. You feel me? You do your thing at the point guard position. I honestly think John Wall is gonna do more than Patrick Beverly when it comes to who's gonna have a bigger impact in the league on their teams, man. So, but shout out to both of them. They still playing basketball at their age. They still able to compete at their age, and they still getting these opportunities with these different teams. So, again, shout out to both John Wall and Patrick Beverly for just getting the opportunity to even just compete and still play the game of basketball. Fred, what's going on, my brother? Go ahead and chime in, man. Jump on the YouTube. You feel me? But end of the day, it is what it is. On to the WNBA, man. Congratulations to the Las Vegas Aces, man. I watched this series. I watched the Aces last series, and man, them girls was hooping, man. Shout out to the women. I don't even want to say girls. Them ball players, man. They was hooping, man. I enjoy watching women basketball, man, but I enjoy seeing somebody just just hoop, bro. And it was two players on that team that was just flat out hooping. No matter what moment came up, them two girls showed up every single chance they got when it came to playing basketball, man. So shout out to the Las Vegas Aces, man, for doing their thing, man. But we're gonna really shout out two of these players on there, man. Asia Wilson, man. Asia Wilson, if y'all haven't seen that girl play, better go watch her play. At least go watch her highlights, man. Shoot the jump shot, put the ball on the floor, and she's at a center position too, just so y'all know. She can put the ball on the floor, shoot the jump shot. This year, just in this season, you feel me? She was the All-Star Game captain this year, Western Conference Player of the Month twice. She was a Defensive Player of the Year this year, Most Valuable Player, and she won the WNBA Finals Championship this year. But this is what makes a full team. I just said everything I just said about her, right? I said All-Star Game captain, Western Conference Player of the Month for 2 times, Defensive Player of the Year, and Most Valuable Player of the League. Now, remind you, I just said that. But she didn't even win MVP of her team. This is actually how they won a championship. Just being able to build their team with other individuals that can hoop. Man, the MVP, and I watched this girl play, man, Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray was hooping the entire playoffs. I mean, it wasn't a game that she didn't have an impact on. It was no game that Chelsea Gray did not have an impact on. She showed up every game, played her heart out. I remember a few times she almost had an injury. I still seen her get up off the floor, and she ain't even the fastest player on the floor. If you go watch Chelsea Gray play, she's not the fastest, she's not the quickest, but she is the toughest. She's the strongest, and she get it done. I mean, she hoops, man. Shout out to both of those players, man, but shout out to the Las Vegas Aces for winning their first championship. I know they turning up in Vegas right now, man. And you know how Vegas party. They probably going to party for like 3 days straight because they just won the championship. So, again, man, shout out to those girls, man, those women. Listen, man, I encourage all young girls that's playing basketball, man, to watch both sports, man. Watch women's sports and watch men's sport. You're gonna learn something from both, and just the toughness of just the women and the way they play. It will surprise you, man. So definitely, man, I definitely want you guys to understand what I'm saying when I say I support women's sports and I support women, period, when it comes to doing anything opposite of a male. Because they don't get that recognition a lot. So I definitely praise them and things that they do because they're already in enough competition. So shout out to the Las Vegas Aces, man, for winning their first championship. Shout out to Chelsea Gray who won the MVP. Shout out to Adrian Wilson, who won the league MVP, man. But with that being said, man, I'm gonna take a quick break, man. I want you guys to go subscribe to the page, man, the YouTube page. Hit the subscribe button, man. Come talk to me, come chat with me, man, about these sports that was going on. I know you got a lot to do right now, man. But listen, if you don't do anything, I want you guys to go subscribe to the page or go tell somebody to subscribe to the hub. Check out the Kickback with Sports, man. You feel me? But with that being said, I'm gonna be right back, man. And we're gonna jump into some of this football. You feel me? Be right back, man. Happy Tuesday to you.
You wanna shop? It's on me. Sex on the phone. Call me. You wanna talk? Darling, I'm on the hotline. You know you can get it. You wanna shop? It's on me. Sex on the phone. Call me. You wanna talk? Darling, I'm on the hotline. You know you can get it. Hello, I can do you right. Girl, you tired of looking?
Be your girl, Wendy Williams, your favorite Florida water baby. This Saturday, I'm at the Great FM with your boy Short. Yeah, baby, I'll be co-hosting with none other. So make sure your face is in a place, your dials are turned up, and give me a second. Hold up. Do you even have the app downloaded? Make sure you download that app today. Matter of fact, download it now so you can tune in. We going up, 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 up. See you then.
WNBA, the Great FM.
Show has been sponsored by Balt Vodka, premium strawberry vodka of Miami. If you're looking to purchase a bottle, you can visit many different locations in Miami and Broward, and also visit their website at baltvodka.com. You also can reach out to Balt Vodka on IG and Facebook. Drink honorably.
Yo, welcome back to Kickback with Sports, man. You already know what it is, man. Happy Tuesday to you. I am your host, man. Positive vibes, man. I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in, man. If you haven't subscribed already to the YouTube page, man, please subscribe to the YouTube page. The Hub. Got a lot of stuff going on throughout the week, man. I know Mondays the MilkTray, man. Filter me not. Tuesdays is Kickback with Sports. We got Kickback Thursdays. Got us a brand new show that just kicked in, man. Cooling it. So definitely, man, go check out the Hub, man. All the shows that we got going on daily throughout the week, man. I'm pretty sure we add some more shows in too. But if you don't do anything, man, just go hit the subscribe button. Don't take 5 seconds to do that. If you missed some of the stuff we discussed earlier, we got into some NBA stuff, man. NBA season kicks off October 18th with a doubleheader, man, on TNT with the Sixers and the Celtics, man. Make sure you tune in for that, and the Lakers and the Warriors. All right. Canelo and Triple G. If you didn't watch that fight, man, Canelo put another whoop in the Triple G. Triple G talking about he should go down in his weight class and he's gonna try to defend his other 2 belts. I say Triple G, hang it up, man. You don't try this man 3 times and it ain't went well. Who will make a bigger impact on the teams that they coming in for this NBA season, man? John Wall or Beverly? You know, I'm leaning more to Wall making a bigger impact with the Clippers than Patrick Beverly. Only reason I say that is just too many egos over there, I think, for the Lakers. And y'all know there's a lot of dogs in the house, man, that's going to bark. And y'all know how hard Patrick Beverly barks. From a defensive standpoint, I think he can help him out. But how long is that going to last before he catch an attitude with somebody over there? You know, I don't know. But at the end of the day, we'll see. John Wall, man, I think will make a bigger impact. He's going to bring up some offense over there. They need a point guard that can actually that can score. And not only that, man, they need a point guard over there, leader, somebody that's more experienced than what they've had. So shout out to both of them for getting that opportunity. But I'm leaning towards John Wall. Shout out to the Las Vegas Aces on winning the WNBA Championship, man. Those women did their thing from the beginning of the playoffs to the end of the playoffs, and it was well deserved, man. Shout out to them winning their first NBA championship. Shout out to Chelsea Gray for winning MVP. She did her thing, man. She didn't get all the awards that Asia Wilson got, but yo, she did her thing from the start of those playoffs to the end of those playoffs. So that MVP was well deserved from her, man. Shout out to Adrian Wilson, though, man, for All-Star Game captain this year, Western Conference Player of the Month twice, Defensive Player of the Year, and Most Valuable Player of the Year, and for winning the championship. If you have not seen Adrian Wilson play, man, on Chelsea Gray, go on YouTube, check them out, man. They both did their thing this year, you feel me? So shout out to the Las Vegas Aces for winning that championship, man. All right, with that being said, man, on the football, I know you guys been waiting on this. First thing first, man, is college, man. We're going to get into our Week 3 APA Top 10 poll. Y'all already know who number one, my Georgia Bulldogs. You understand that? And we won that with 59 votes, man. Stop playing with my dogs, man. We coming to repeat this year for real. Y'all better watch out now. That we barking. And that bite gonna be, woo. Listen, Alabama still at number 2, Ohio State at 3, Michigan at 4, Clemson sitting at 5, which I don't think Clemson should be up there, but we'll see after this weekend. Oklahoma at 6, USC at 7, Kentucky at 8, Oklahoma State at 9, Arkansas at 10, Tennessee at 11, NC State at 12, Utah at 13. Penn State jumped up, man, for not being ranked. They're jumping up to all the way to number 14. Oregon is 15 with a big win over the weekend. Ole Miss is 16. And to round off your 25, you got Baylor at 17, Washington at 18, BYU still up there somehow at 19. Florida is at 20, Wake Forest at 21, Texas at 22, Texas A&M at 23, Pitt at 24, and Miami at 25. So that rounds off your top 25 of the college football. There was some good games over the weekend, man. I know for one, the Florida game was pretty good. It was fought hard. I understand that was a good game. That Miami game was definitely a great game. That Friday game that was a good game between Miami. I just think Miami could have played Texas A&M a little bit more harder than they did, man. They just couldn't get the ball moving on offense at all against Texas A&M. But defensively, man, they made us a lot of stops. They got a lot of opportunities to put the ball in the end zone. They just could never get the ball in the end zone for some reason. But Miami on defense is a solid team, and they look very, very good. Penn State looked good over the weekend, too. That freshman running back that they got over there, actually, he was the Gatorade Player of the Year. If you don't know who he is, go check Penn State out. But they looked good over the weekend also. Alabama, they rolled through whoever they played. Georgia rolled through South Carolina, even though they was in the SEC. But at the end of the day, man, college football is college football, and it just depends on the coaches and the staff, and getting those teams ready to play on Saturdays, man. They're still young kids. It's something that we got to understand. We got to realize that they're still young individuals. You can't expect them to go perform as adults when their mind frame is on 100 other different things. So it's really up to those coaches and the staff over there to have these teams ready to play on Saturday. And man, shout out to all the teams that be preparing these kids, man, to get them ready to play every Saturday, suited up and ready to go. But just so you guys can know, man, what's going on this Saturday upcoming, man. Some big games is coming up, man. Looking forward to seeing this Florida versus Tennessee. Tennessee is at 11 right now. Florida's at 20. That game is Saturday at 3:30. I am looking forward to seeing that game. I cannot wait. I think we play both of them. They're both on our schedule, so I get to learn something from both of those teams. But I just like the matchup. Florida versus Tennessee, and it's in Tennessee. So we're going to really see what Florida about, because Tennessee is not a pushover. A game that nobody's looking at, man, that I'm really looking at, Maryland versus Michigan. Maryland's undefeated at 3-0. Michigan sitting at number 4, they're 3-0. They play at 12 o'clock Saturday. People are looking over Maryland. And shout out to the head coach over there. They just got the new head coach over at Maryland. He got that whole program turned around, man. I know he recruited 2 boys from Belgrade over to Maryland. So they, you know what I'm saying, they promised me they're gonna come on the show for you, boys. So we're gonna see. Jay Shaw, I know you talking about Michigan gonna kill him, man. You got to put that on my on the YouTube channel. Go over there and do that. You feel me? I know you're a Michigan fan. You so half and half. You Georgia and Michigan, but that's gonna be a good game Saturday, man. So big ups to that. Another good game I'm looking forward to is Clemson and Wake Forest. I actually want to see. I don't think Clemson is as good as the people saying they are. They always trying to rank Notre Dame and Clemson as if they just that good. I don't think that they're that good. Wake Forest is a good football team. So both teams are ranked right now. You got a number 5 versus a 21, but and it's on the road in Wake Forest. So I just want to see how Clemson shows up for this game and prepare for this game, knowing that they're going against some other competition. They had a scare last week against another team. So I just don't think Clemson should be ranked where they're at right now. And one more other highlighted game, man, is Arkansas versus Texas A&M. Arkansas was on the ropes last weekend, man, and Texas A&M barely got out with Miami. So these are some games I'm looking forward to. It is in the SEC. They are in the same conference, so you know they're looking forward to playing against these teams. You feel me? I mean, against each other, just to see, kind of get a feel for each other. But end of the day, it's college football, man. I love it. I always love college football because it's competitive. Jay Shaw, you right? Oklahoma and Georgia. Yes, your red just different, but you're still red and white, you know, and a little bit of black. So I got you. My bad. I didn't mean to put you with no Wolverine. But again, man, if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube page, man, those are my Facebook fans that's watching, man. Please go subscribe to the YouTube page, man, the hub. Chat it up with your boy, man. Let's talk. Let's discuss sports all day long. NFL had a crazy weekend, man, of NFL football. And if you guys are betting out there right now with this NFL football, I'm just letting you know that you guys got to watch your tickets. Because, man, it's been like crazy comebacks, upsets, people you think that's going to win and haven't won. It's just been all over the place when it comes into this NFL football, man. I like it. From a betting standpoint, no, I don't like it. But from a player, from just a fan standpoint, oh, I love it. I love the competition. I love to see the teams coming up and, you know what I'm saying, that wasn't playing their best football over the years. But just a few scores, man, to check you got, man. You know, the Chargers lost to the Chiefs. That was a good Thursday night game, man. The Chiefs pulled that game out by 3. My Patriots pulled the Steelers game out by 3, man. Shout out to my Patriots, man. You understand? The Panthers lost to the Giants. People sleeping on the Giants, man. I'm telling y'all, Saquon and them boys is going to get it together over there. Y'all know how the Giants are. They don't call them the sleeping Giants for no reason. They the sleepy Giants, man. They wake up at the right time. So shout out to them coming back and beating the Panthers over the weekend. The Jets coming back beating the Browns. If you guys have not watched this game, man, they came back and beat the Browns. They was down almost 28 points or 27 points or something like that. But they came back and pulled it out over the Browns 31-30. The Bengals and the Cowboys, shout out to the Cowboys pulling it out with the Bengals over the weekend, man. One thing I have to say about the Cowboys is this. Get rid of Dak Prescott. This is me. I'm just being honest. You're leaning on him too much. He can't perform the way you want to perform. I watched the kid Rush come in the game, and I watched how much better y'all offense looked without Dak. Dak forces a lot of things to happen without Rush. He's just playing football. He's just throwing it to his open receivers and etc. You got Dak. He trying to hit Lamb. He trying to do this. He just trying to do too much, man. And he need to be in a better situation. I don't think that situation over in Dallas is for him. I know y'all like him, but I don't think that's the best situation over here from this weekend and what I've seen from Rush. So Dak, you're on a hot seat for me, man. Shout out to the Packers, man. People sleeping on the Packers just because, you know, they traded your boy, you know, Devontae Adams over to the Raiders. But remember who y'all got over there, man. You got your boy Aaron Rodgers, man. And Aaron Rodgers is a beast. He's a veteran player. He gonna get it right with his receivers. But they also got Aaron Jones over there. Aaron Jones is he's a real running back. He can catch the ball out the backfield. He can go up between the tackles, and he can get you on the outside. And I watched this game. I kept trying to tell people, yes, I understand what you're saying. Chicago Bears got defense, and they young and they got Justin Fields and all this. They gonna run up. No, man. Listen, when you got a veteran quarterback like you have in your Tom Brady's and you have in your Aaron Rodgers, and you got them over there, and they done been and done these things for years. They know how to groom these young receivers. They know how to adjust to mistakes. You cannot count them guys out games, man. And that's one team I'll never count out a game. Yes, they lost week 1. You feel me? But I just knew in my head, it's no way Aaron Rodgers is about to come back and lose 2 games in a row. So shout out to Aaron Rodgers for doing that, man. The Bills look real good. Listen, I am a Patriots fan, so I'm not afraid to say, Bills don't look good, man. The Bills look good. Over the Titans, 41-7. That game was 7-7 in the first quarter. You just thinking, oh, this is gonna be a great game, and then here you go, the Bills out the door. Shout out to the quarterback, man. He doing his thing over there. And you know what? He's big, and he does things that other quarterbacks can't do. He could run the football. He could thread it. He's a mixture of Lamar and your boy Patrick Mahomes put together. I'm not saying he's them. I'm just saying he's a mixture of them both put together because he does things that they do. You feel me? In little ways, and you like, man, how did he do that? Oh, man, how did he get from that? How did he break that tackle? So I'm not just yes, I'm a Patriots fan. They in my division, but I gotta give props where props are due, man. So again, Allen, you're doing your thing. Shout out to the Bills, man, for taking care of the Titans, man. Vikings and the Eagles. People sleeping on the Eagles. I keep trying to tell y'all, man, stop sleeping on these teams that have the experience that they've done. I like the Vikings, but the Eagles took care of business over the weekend. So shout out to the Eagles. Just real quick, go to some other scores. Seahawks and the Niners. Trey Lance, got to get better, man. Listen, you had the injury over the weekend. Sorry to hear it. I want you to understand, strengthen yourself up before you try to come back too quick. But Jimmy G stepped in like a vet does and got the job done, man. So shout out to the 49ers for getting that win on the Seahawks. The Rams took care of the Falcons. The Falcons are actually out of this game. So I got to give some big props to the Falcons, man, for coming back and actually making it a game at the end. The score is 27-31. But if you was looking at the game from the first 3 quarters, that was not a football game. You was thinking, whew, well, this is a blowout. But there you go. The Falcons coming back. Cardinals and the Raiders. I don't know what's going on with the Raiders, man. Y'all know I'm a Josh McDaniels fan like Josh. But I figured I think they're gonna figure out. And they came back too, man. The Cardinals came back too. There's a lot of comebacks over the weekend. Those was 2 of them. The Broncos took care of business with the Texans. So shout out to Russell Wilson for getting his first win, man, over there in Denver. Colts and Jaguars. I told somebody that the Jaguars was gonna shut the Colts out, man. They can't keep losing to Jacksonville, especially not with the money they put into to Trevor Lawrence, man. Just got to get that man a line over there. At the end of the day, Buccaneers and the Saints. Buccaneers took care of the Saints. Big fight at the end in that game, man. But it's just very, very competitive. I like that. You feel me? When players get competitive. And that was a good game, man. My Evans got kicked out and the corner got kicked out. But it was just a very competitive game. Lions took care of the Commodores, man. So, the Commanders. So, listen, man, it was some great football. But one of the games I definitely want to talk about, man, was this Dolphins and Ravens game. Listen, I'm going to give props where props are due. At the end of the day, I have to. Yes, I am a Patriots fan, but I am a fan of sports first. So, shout out to the Dolphins, man, for doing what they did. Dolphins came all the way back from a 35. Listen, the score was 35-0 at halftime. At halftime, the Dolphins came all the way back in that second half. They outscored them. And when I tell you, Tyreek Hill and Waddle put on a show, the boys put on a show. And One had 190 yards with 11 receptions, 2 touchdowns, and the other one had 11 receptions with like 120 or something like that with a touchdown. Yo, the Dolphins put on, man, listen, if you could come back on the road like that, man, you showing your fans a lot of hope when it comes to you guys this year. So again, shout out to the Dolphins. But my disappointment is with the Ravens. And this is why I say bad coaching comes in it. It's no way you're up 35-0, or maybe it was 35-7. It don't even matter. Remember, the game was not close at halftime. To come back into the second half to only score 3 points. That means that your offensive coordinator took his foot off the gas and allowed the Dolphins to come back in. You could blame it on the defense all day long. But on the offensive side, if you're on the field, as long as you're supposed to be on the field, your defense getting his rest. Remind you, the Dolphins had to score almost 4 or 5 touchdowns to even come back. So you can't blame it on the defense when you got them on the field that much. Offensively, you're up 35-7 or 35-0, and you're in the third quarter. You is no way as a head coach and offensive coordinator that you allow a team to come back on you third and fourth quarter with that many points. That's bad coaching. That is you taking your foot off the gas. And remind you, Lamar had no mistakes. He had no interceptions in this game. So I'm still blown on how you blew a 28-point lead with your quarterback having no interceptions. It's the coaches. That's as simple as that, man. The coaches blew that whole game for Baltimore. But shout out to Miami. Can't take nothing from Miami. They kept playing. They did what they were supposed to do. They got the win. But can't take nothing from them. So with that being said, man, your undefeated teams right now that's left in the NFL is the Buffalo Bills, Kansas City Chiefs, Miami Dolphins, New York Giants, Philadelphia Eagles, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So you got 3 AFC teams, 3 NFC teams that are still undefeated in the NFL. So shout out to both of them for being undefeated, man. Your power rankings right now for week 3, man. They got Buffalo at 1, Kansas City at 2, Buccaneers at 3, Eagles at 4. That is very high for the Eagles. They got Green Bay at 5, Chargers at 6, LA at 7, the Rams. They got Miami at 8, San Francisco at 9, Baltimore at 10, Minnesota at 11, Cardinals at 12. They got Denver at 13, my Patriots at 14. They got the Saints at 15, the Raiders at 16. And then Bears, Pittsburgh, Dallas, New York, Bengals, Jacksonville, Jets, Tennessee, Colts, Washington, Chicago, Seattle, Houston, Carolina. I just hate to say they got the Falcons last on the power rankings. But everything changes, man. It's only week 2 going into week 3, so we shall see what happens after that. But listen, we're going to take a quick commercial break, man. We come back, man. We got our Kickback Player of the Week. You understand that? And we got our Topic Tuesday, man, before we get out of here. Again, I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in tonight, man. Please don't go nowhere, but if you do decide to go somewhere, just go tell somebody to subscribe to the Hub, all right? And Kickback with Sports, man. I'll be right back. I'm your host, man. Positive Vibes.
Show has been sponsored by Balt Vodka, premium strawberry vodka of Miami. If you're looking to purchase a bottle, you can visit many different locations in Miami and Broward, and also visit their website at baltvodka.com. You also can reach out to Balt Vodka on IG and Facebook. Drink honorably.
Be your girl, Williams, your favorite Florida water baby. This Saturday, I'm at the Great FM with your boy Short. Yeah, baby, I'll be co-hosting with none other. So make sure your face is in a place, your dials are turned up, and give me a second. Hold up. Do you even have the app downloaded? Make sure you download that app today. Matter of fact, download it now so you can tune in. We're going up, 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 up. See you then.
You wanna shop? It's on me. Sex on the phone. Call me. You wanna talk? Darling, I'm on the hotline. You know you can get it. You wanna shop? It's on me. Sex on the phone. Call me. You wanna talk? Darling, I'm on the hotline. You know you can get it. Hello, I can do you right. Girl, you tired of looking.
Show has been sponsored by Vault Vodka, premium strawberry vodka of Miami. If you're looking to purchase a bottle, you can visit many different locations in Miami and Broward, and also visit their website at vaultvodka.com. You also can reach out to Vault Vodka on IG and Facebook. Drink honorably.
Welcome back, man. Kickback with Sports, man. I am your host, Positive Vibes, man. Again, happy Tuesday to you guys, man. I hope you guys having a blessed evening and a blessed week. I hope you're enjoying it. It's a lot of rain going on in Florida, but I got people viewing in from different states, so I just hope you guys enjoying your week, man. With that being said, man, I touched on a lot of stuff earlier, some basketball stuff. Shout out to the Las Vegas Aces for winning the championship. Canelo G got, thing put to him again by Canelo. John Wall and Patrick Beverly, man, they got traded to the Clippers and the Lakers, who's going to make a bigger impact. Touch on some NFL stuff, man. Shout out to the Dolphins for that huge comeback that they did against the Ravens. Just a lot of stuff, man. So if you missed the first beginning of the show, I advise you just go back, look at it, view it, share it. Again, man, I do this for the community. I do this for my youth. I do this for you guys to give us a platform to kind of talk about sports, share our point of views, and just discuss something, man. You feel me? Because, we always can't go talk to Skip and all them, but you guys come talk to me. I ain't Skip, none of them, but you come chop it up with your boy. We can talk some sports, man. But with that being said, man, we're going to get into our kickback player of the week, man. Again, when I ask you guys, what I'm saying, to do these kickback player this week, man, I want you guys to, if you see some high school player, middle school player, man, or a youth league player that's doing their thing on the football field right now, man, and when basketball season comes, yo, shoot me an inbox, shoot me a video, tell me who the player is, man. I'll put them on Kickback Player of the Week, you know what I'm saying, if they're deserving of it, because I can't see everybody, but I did find somebody this week, man, for Kickback Player of the Week, so shout out to this guy, man, Duke Watson, man, the running back class of 2024, man. Check this video out. Again, man, shout out to the Kickback Player of the Week, man, Duke Watson, man, running back, man, one of the top running backs in the nation right now, playing for 2024, man. Again, man, you guys got any players out there that you know of that you want to highlight, man, feel free to send them to me. I can bring them on the show, I want to bring them on the show. Let's talk got going on, what's next to them, etc. You feel me? Let's get to some of these questions, man. Cowboys Super Bowl. You know, Steve, we always come on here talking about the Cowboys and Super Bowl, man. Only way y'all gonna see yourself in the playoffs is if you play well. If you don't play well, you won't even make the playoffs. Y'all might not win 10 games, y'all gonna get that. But I'm gonna let you keep wishing and hoping that the Cowboys is gonna win, but that, you know, it is what it is. Next up, man, Jasmine, NFL is crazy last week. NFL is some crazy last week, man. College was crazy a week before. But I like this within sports. I don't like it as a betting standpoint, but I definitely like this in sports, man. Make it very, very competitive, man. Because who would think that your New York Giants and the Jets would be 2-0 right now? Nobody. So shout out to and Dolphins. So shout out to all three of them. All right, next up, man. Jasmine, Josh Allen is that guy. Josh Allen is playing football right now, man. Like I said, he's giving us a mixture of that little Patrick Mahomes in him, some of that little your boy in Baltimore, Lamar. So he's giving us a mixture of both of those players, but he's himself. He's a strong quarterback, man, and he's very, very hard to tackle. You remember back in the day when Big Ben was a hard tackle? He's that type of quarterback, man. So shout out to Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills, man. Even though y'all in my division now, I still gotta give you props, man. So shout out to you guys. Steve, man, Rush ain't better than that. Who says? See, y'all worry about who's better. Nobody said that Rush was better than Dak. Rush just might be a better fit in the Cowboys system than Dak. Nobody's better than that. Nobody said that. Dak is a great player. Yes. But in that system and what y'all trying to do, Rush might be a better fit for the Cowboys to be successful this year. I just feel like y'all put too much on Dak. He's trying to perform, he's trying to do this, he's trying to do that. It's just too much for him, man. Just make it simple for y'all over there. Yeah, the Bills looking like the team, though. Yeah, the Bills are looking like the team. So again, shout out to the Bills, man. And I appreciate you guys jumping in the chat, man, and letting me know what y'all thoughts is. Get in a little bit earlier, man, so we could talk, you know what I'm saying, about everything that I got going on throughout the time frame. So Gusto, what's happening, Gusto? Gusto, hit my inbox, man. I need to ask you something, mate, for real. Dead serious. Hit me up. But guess what, man? It's Topic Tuesday before we get up out of here, man. Definitely, I want you guys to stay tuned to this, man, because the topic is very interesting. I know I always have me a Topic Tuesday if I ain't got a guest. I ain't got a guest this week, so it's Topic Tuesday, you heard? Topic Tuesday. All right, man. This week's topic is this. And feel free, to tell me, how you feel your stories or whatever. But this week's topic is how does sports, how does playing a sport change lives? And for me, this is like one of those topics that is I'm like more emotional about it because sport changed my life. But for parents who feel like sports can't change their life, change their child's life, because first let me go back. For a person that was in my situation, growing up, grow up in a situation in the community, you feel me, that was, either had violence in it, everything you see was, the energy wasn't good, it wasn't supportive, your parents wasn't supportive. You had to have some type of outlet, and my outlet was sports. I played basketball, football, soccer, baseball. I tried to play everything I could growing up. Ping pong, pool, anything to keep me from seeing and doing whatever was in my community. I love my community to death. Don't get it wrong. It raised me. It made me a strong individual. It made me who I am. It made me who I was. Uh, but I knew I didn't want to be there. I just knew it was something more outside of where I was. So that's why I cling to sports because I wanted to see what else it was. I knew I wasn't the best. So I wanted to go see who was better than me. I wanted to actually, see other talent. I wanted to see other things, other people. Also, so for sports, for me, if you grew up in my situation, that you didn't have your parents, supporting you in no other way, whether it was school or putting money in your pocket or showing you how to invest or showing you different tools that you can succeed in life with, you have to cling to something. And sports was one of those things I cling to. Sports was my outlet. It was my stress relief. It was my therapy. It was something that I knew I could go to and nobody could take it from me. Even when I had a situation with breaking my leg when I was young, you feel me? I still got up and I still was trying to play sports. I just felt like that was something nobody could ever take away from me, was playing a sport, because it's up to me to go play it. It's not you. Even when my grandmother put me on punishment, she could, like, my mom, they could beat me to death, like whoop me all day long. But if they took the sport away from me, I cried, like boo hoo cried. Like, you can do anything, whoop me, like beat me, but don't take basketball from me. Don't tell me I can't go to the gym. Don't tell me I can't go outside and play with my friends. Don't tell me I can't do this, because I love sports that much. It changed my life. And the way it changed my life is I got to travel, I got to see new people, I got to meet new people, I got to compete. But beyond that, those parents that's out here that's saying, "Oh, I don't want my child hurt," or "I don't have the time to put my child in sports, I don't have the money to put my child in sports." Um, Let me tell you how, just, even if they're not in the situation that I was in, sports still able to change their life. Because playing a sport or being on a team, man, it builds a family. You get to meet people that, you're going to know for years. There's people right now that's around this world, man, that they always can remember somebody they played a sport with. Or they always going to remember a coach they had. They always going to remember a game that they played. Or they always going to remember a situation that they went through during this game. Like, sports change your lives in so many ways. If you're weak, it makes you tough. If you can't communicate, it helps you communicate. If you don't like being around people, it helps you to build a family, somebody that a stronghold enough that you're able to say, "Yo, I can hang with these guys. I can be with them." Sports change lives in so many ways, man, by playing it. Like, you build families around the world playing sports. Like, these professional players, they didn't act for the fans. The fans love to see what they do. But everywhere they walk now, I guarantee they know who they are. And you have individuals out there that's young right now that's looking for people to know who they are. So playing a sport and grooming that person in their sport, man, is huge. It's big, because you never know. Your child want to be seen. They just may be afraid. So even if they ain't grow up in a situation where they ain't had their parents, or they ain't had the opportunities that these other kids got, ain't had the money, they ain't had this, you're a parent, you there in their life, put them in a sport. Whether they like the sport or not, I guarantee they're going to gain something from it, no matter what, because it's going to be needed in the corporate world. Let me tell you, man, your best business people, ask them did they play a sport, because they learn how to be team players. Your best directors, ask them did they play a sport, they learn how to be team players. You have to learn how to be a team player, man. Business people, you just have to learn how to work with people. You have to learn how to be leaders. So how does sport change lives, man? This is how it does, man, in so many ways. So I'm not telling you to force your kid to play a sport. I'm just saying introduce them to something outside of what you may think that they like, or outside of what they may think that they like. Man, sports change lives, man. That's the reason that it's making so much money in the world. You feel me? Not everybody gonna make it to the NBA. Not everybody gonna make it to the NFL. Not everybody gonna be LeBron. Not everybody gonna be Brady. Not everybody gonna be Serena. Not everybody gonna be Tiger Woods. Not everybody gonna be these type of players. But realize and tell your kids, "Yo, I want you to be you. Be great and be you." All right? Listen, man, that's the end of Kickback with Sports, man. Again, I want to thank you guys, man, for those that are watching on Facebook with me. Please, man, go subscribe to the YouTube page, man. Go back and watch the show, man. Comment, talk to me, man. I love it, man. Again, Kickback with Sports, man. We're always looking for our Kickback Player of the Week. So, guys, send me the videos, send me the pictures, man, so I can see who these players are. I don't care where you at. Send it to me. I will put them on Kickback Player of the Week, man. That is my time, man. I love you guys. I will be back next Tuesday, man. Same time, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m., man. Every Tuesday to talk about the sports, man. You make sure you guys go check them games out this weekend. And I said, again, shout out to Las Vegas Aces. Shout out to Asia Wilson. Shout out to the MVP, Chelsea Gray. Big win for the Dolphins over the weekend. We'll see if they can do it again over this weekend. But that's my time, man. You already know what it is. I am your host, Positive Vibes. If you don't do anything else, man, do me a favor. Just go subscribe to the page. Or call somebody, shoot them a text. Hey, man, just check this out. Go subscribe to my guy's page, man. I'm always looking for visitors, man. Chime in, come on the show. Let's talk sports, man. Again, good evening, great night, man. I hope you guys have a blessed week, man. I'm out of here.